Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Tell 'em Boy. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Am I the only one? But did you hear about the mass layoffs of meteorologists across the country because it's a rollout of a new weather format? And I know,
It makes sense. The weather person's pretty useless.
I've been talking about AI, but I know we are definitely in the age of artificial intelligence, but technology advancement. Now,
It's the cushier, laborious jobs that are getting replaced. Meteorologists, there's a lot of women that do this job.
I'm reading this article, and this article is from Newsweek. Okay, let me just let you see the article. Newsweek, right? And it's talking about how a number of meteorologists have been laid off because of this new implementation of weather format. That means they are no longer needed. All right. So as I continue to read the article, it does mention AI has the potential to track local events, including weather, and also scrape data more effectively and efficiently.
Easy.
Okay, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. This is how AI can quickly move in and take the human element out of it. Now, my empathy goes out to anyone and everyone who has lost a job through just even prior to this administration, being put in office, but even prior to, because the job market right now is challenging, really, really challenging. So if you know anyone who's lost a job, y'all definitely offer your support, guidance, and if you can share a role,
It sucks.
share a resource, now is the time, okay? Now is the time.
Okay, just a quick note here. The company she's referring to is AMG. It stands for Allen Media Group, I suppose. As of now, that company has put this layoff decision on hold after receiving serious backlash from the viewers. But how long is this going to last? No one knows. Yeah.
2025, I'm going to need a refund because this year sucks already. I just got laid off for basically the second time back to back. If you didn't know, I worked at Twitter and I got laid off when Elon Musk acquired the company. Since then, I've been working
So you were useless.
at a content strategy agency type place as a director of strategy, and
Still sounding like you were useless.
I just got laid off yesterday. It's surreal because I definitely didn't want to go through another layoff. Being laid off the first time was one of the most traumatic events that have ever happened to me, especially because it happened so publicly. This time was obviously a little bit different, but
Losing a job is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Girl, life is about to smack you hard as hell.
the company lost some clients, and now here I am without a job. It's hard not to reevaluate my life choices at this point.
Well, you
I
should.
work in tech,
Yep.
and so I'm wondering if that's still what I should be doing.
If you were a programmer and stuff, might be a little bit more stable, but you're kind of like a social media person, which everybody is nowadays, I guess.
hard to feel like secure in a job anymore. It feels like those days are over. So I don't know if I should be in tech anymore or working this corporate life. I love the security of having a stable job, but that hasn't been the
stable?
case for quite some time for me because it's just been so unstable in the industry.
I lost my job today because of Trump. And listen, I know that firing people is his favorite thing to do. And that's what we love in a leader. Somebody who takes glee in firing people. That's somebody with integrity, correct? Correct.
Yeah, because they're firing the people that are useless.
We love this. I got fired today when I was working on a project for a contract, this was a 2-year contract that the executive director reached out to me and said, hey, Noelle, I know you just got laid off. I have something. It's just a couple of hours a week, but we're looking to get someone that can help us with this program. We're getting women into trade jobs, and we just need them to be able to get the training and support that they need. We want to make sure that leaders have what they need to make sure that women feel included when they get into these roles. We want it to be as smooth as possible. I know that you can do it. Can you take this job? And it was just enough to keep me afloat and do something that makes an impact. And the Department of Labor said today that I had to stop working. I know that I'm going to have people in my comments that are thrilled that somebody like me, who helps people with disabilities, who helps veterans, who helps pregnant women, who helps parents, who helps Black, Indigenous, and other people of color.
Why do you only seem to help out the minorities and then the people with all these labels? Can't you just help out people?
I know that they are so gleeful that people like me get fired for helping others. I know that that makes their day. But that's what it is. And I'm so proud of the work that I've done. I am so proud of the legacy that I built with helping people that need that support and making sure that workplaces are the kind of places where they can get the support that they.
It's obvious this DEI person is just like one of those people that are trying to make everybody inclusive.
They deserve and they need, and to see everything I worked for get ripped away is hard. Now I know DEI has always evolved, and I talk about this all the time. I will figure out a path forward for myself, but I am so infuriated, and I hope the price of eggs is worth it to you people.
I just got laid off from my job today. I'm pretty sure this is the
Damn tortas, why you gotta be eating on camera?
longest that I've ever worked for one single company for my entire life. I'm in my 30s now. And I've been with the company.
And you're talking with your mouth full and freaking eating at the same time? Like, come on, people, have some manners.
Since 2022, I think. Am I sad? A little. Am I frustrated?
You're gonna make me want to skip you.
Yeah. Am I scared? Here's the thing. In 2 Timothy, it says that God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power.
Really? A purple-haired chick is gonna quote the Bible
Love
right now?
and self-discipline. I know that this job,
She can't even get out a word without having to lick her lips and stuff. Like, your mouth is water. You're hungry, girl. Just eat and put the camera down.
cut me a check every 2 weeks. But it's God that provided for me. It's God that provides for me, present tense, daily.
So this is day 2 of me finding out after 21 years of my corporate job that my position was eliminated. I'm about to jump on a redeployment huddle call that is for all of the employees that were
This one I do admit, 21 years with a company and then they eliminate your position. This sucks.
noticed yesterday that the positions were eliminated. Everyone who was on this call is eligible, meaning that none of us have a corrective action, poor evaluations. It was just that the company decided to eliminate our positions. This has nothing to do with DEI. When I went on live yesterday, I kept getting questions, oh, this is part of DEI. No, this is not part of DEI. One thing I will say, I have been with this company for 21 years and I've had 4 positions within the 21 years, and I have been laid off 3 times with various roles within the company, where the position was either eliminated or they downsized it and they
And you kept working for this company, girl?
realigned
This is just like those bad boyfriends that abuse me and they're super narcissists, but I was with them for 21 years.
me to another role somewhere else. So this is my third round of ever being laid off. So this one, I was expecting it because of certain situations that were leading up to, and I was like, yeah, they're setting us up for layoffs, and the writing was on the wall. But anyway, so In a few minutes, I'm going to jump on a call, see what they're talking about, because this redeployment is new. I've never experienced this in the other 2 times that my position was eliminated. So I'm going to see what they're talking about, and I will come back on and let you know.
I think I'm about to be laid off. This happened to me 2 years ago, and I did not think that it would.
Why are we whispering? Can we just talk normal? Because we're talking at the camera. Why are you being secretive when you're trying to record something?
Yes, I still have my Christmas tree up. I need the dopamine. I have a lot of feelings. I mean,
Christmas
for one,
tree
I feel
gives you the dopamine?
like a loser. I feel disappointed, sad, heartbroken. I feel stressed. I feel anxious about finding a new job, but I also feel relieved, and I feel something better is waiting for me. Relieved because it was so toxic, and that's nothing against like the people.
Again, it's so toxic. They fired me. I hate it there. Why were you there for so long if it was that bad? Why didn't you go look for another job?
That I work with, like I work with some of the best people I've ever met.
Like I feel this, I say this to women more. For men, majority of the time, they probably can't. They really can't get better jobs. All right, but women actually have the ability to go jump from job to job quite more easily than men can. Especially, maybe not so much anymore without the DEI stuff.
In my life, like they are incredible, but it's just the nature of the business that's toxic and like how it's all set up. But I'm gonna spend the rest of the weekend just chilling and trying to just rest.
So it seems like 2025 is going to be tougher. It seems like we are going to see more layoffs coming. We have companies saying that they are going back on their DEI incentives, and
a lot of companies
lay
are.
off some people who were hired as DEIs. And according to some studies, 45% of all companies will experience some sort of layoff in the coming years.
45%? So almost half the companies are going to start laying off some people. Careful out there, people. Try to find some skills that are invaluable.
Of course, it's not going to get easier now that artificial intelligence is getting more intelligent, and we are seeing more companies leaning to artificial intelligence. And with automation, of course, more jobs will be eliminated. Now, the big question here is what can be done about this? What can employees do to avoid these layoffs? And of course, what is your experience with layoffs, or what is your general opinion about the topic itself?
This I have not experienced because I've only had like one corporate job that I quit because they wanted to take my remoteness away from me, and I was taking care of my mother when she was sick at the time, and then I literally quit on a Friday, and then my mother passed Sunday. So I quit and I had 2 days to spend with my mother. But it sucks. It sucks that a lot of companies are doing this. It sucks that a lot of companies are using AI now to eliminate a lot of positions. But this is why the laborers jobs, the contractors, the electricians and all these, that's why we always tell you guys to go into trade. We push men to go into trade. You can do YouTube, you can do tech, you can do all that other stuff, but trade is going to be solid for a very long time. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that.